It is 11:34 p.m. Um 19th of August 2024. Okay. Well, I was thinking of talking about something. I was kind of excited to talk about it, but now I'm sort of unenthusiastic, but we'll see. I'll talk about it still. Basically, I was watching a video by. Who is it by? By Burial Goods, where they have a weirdly absurd, ironic, like surreal memes. And it was about two pigs. Well, I'll say the title of the video. It was Brother, May I Have Some Oats? It was a video, two videos of well distinguished, gentleman-like pigs, but their image is fat. These two pigs are having a sort of a conversation where one pig has received oats. And there's another pig who's the brother of the pig with the oats, asking for the oats, I think, or talking about what the receiving extra oats symbolizes, which in this case is being sent to the skinny gods, which are humans, and basically being butchered and eaten. On the surface, it seems sort of like a vegan, anti-animal consumption meat content. But that's not really what. Well, to be fair, I don't really know Burial Goods that much, but from the videos I've seen, a lot of they're memes, but they have this weird facade of sincerity, but layered with so much irony. And what I see this phenomenon in memes in contemporary digital pop culture is this layer of ironies that are so filled to the brim that it becomes absurd and becomes meaningless. That got me thinking, like, is there a way to quantify how much layers of irony, how much I don't even know if layers is the right word, because the way certain content works is it's like a revolving door, and each door is an irony, and they kind of interlace. No. You know the revolving door metaphor. I read something like that in semiotics or media philosophy. But anyways, it's not distinguished layers of irony. It's just interactions of irony that sort of come and go as you think about it. And it's like a dynamic set of ironies, because there's so much irony, or the irony is ambiguous, which in of itself is irony, right? So I don't want to say it's not sediments of irony. It's a mixed jumble of irony that kind of forms a sediment from time to time. It's like electrons. Technically, they're not in one position. It's a cloud, right? Because you can never really say the exact position of electrons, and that's kind of what irony is. But you like say, okay, this we're gonna say the electron is right here, in this second, in this millisecond, whatever, and in that second, it will look like there's distinct sediments of ironic layers for this content. But anyways, my point is more about how, I guess, much would be a better word than many. How much irony does it take to reach that threshold of absurdity? And what I just said would make it harder to quantify, but I wonder if there is a way to quantify the amount of irony it takes to reach that absurdism threshold. And also why that is so popular. Because, in a way, it is humor. It is a form of comedy. But I feel I think I've talked about 1 second. Yeah, I talked about how obscurity is a moral manifestation of show culture. Okay. So, in one hand, I feel this, like, layers of irony reaches to the point of absurdity. And that is a form of comedy. But also, because it reaches a level of absurdity, it leans towards the shock culture practice. And there's entertainment value because of itself, not because its role in humor, but because of its role in absurdity. And in a way, it's shock culture or shock content. Because you just don't know what the hell you're really watching. But a funny twist with irony is you kind of know what's going on, but something about it makes you want to be like, but what is actually going on? But going a little meta, ironically here, I didn't watch the full video either. I just watched a little bit, or most of it, and went, I want to talk about this. So there's a weird element of me not finishing the content and talking about the content. Although I'm not necessarily talking really about burial goods this video. It's more about a phenomenon, a pattern I see that is similar to these videos, or that inspired me to think about. No. But anyways, that's all. Also, I found 15,000 euro watch just lying on the street the other day. Hopefully a Rolex watch. Hopefully, I obviously sent it to the Lost and Found. Well, reported to Lost and Found, but I can just keep it at my place for now. So yeah. If it's someone's lost watch, obviously don't say here, but they should let the city know and get their watch back. But I hope they lost it and they just don't give a shit, and they will let me have it. If it takes a year, I'll get the watch. So yeah. That's it.